So now I gotta cut you sitting back down out.
Okay.
So I brought the groundhog out of hibernation.
Who was that?
You, girl.
I've been busy.
Girl, you ain't been busy.
I've been busy getting married,
Damn.
losing weight.
You ain't even wearing your ring, are you?
No, I'm
Dang,
not.
you gotta go get your ring. Gotta start it over.
No, we don't have to start it over.
Oh, you gonna let that roll? You gonna let that roll and just start over something else?
You can talk to the camera.
What am I supposed to talk about?
Life.
I'm supposed to be in here talking to you, girl.
Okay, I went and got my ring. And my blankie.
Can you see the blankie?
No, I mean a little bit.
You can see the blankie.
I'm cold.
What you cold for?
It's cold in here.
Girl, it ain't cold.
It's cold.
I like how our friends come over and you turn the heat up.
I don't want people to think we live freezing and frigid.
But we do.
Yeah.
Over here dying.
Anyways, you can't even really see my ring.
No, I bet on that camera you can see it. For sure.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
I did.
If you want, then you should have put a ring on it. Anyways.
Name any other lyric in that song.
I don't know. Off the top of my head. It's one of those songs that like when the song comes on, then I know it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's not on yet, so I don't know it.
I see.
So what's up? Anyways, I was not in hibernation. I was busy getting married, getting a ring, losing weight. It's been busy. Working out.
Oh, you lost weight?
Working.
Well, how much weight did you lose?
We both lost weight. You act
I did?
Like we're not married.
I did?
You act like I got married to a stranger. Obviously, you got married to a stranger because you don't know.
I ain't seen the scale.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Well,
know you went down like 4 dress sizes.
You just went, you did a YouTube channel about how much weight you've lost on your FitFutureMD channel.
Yeah.
30 pounds in 30 days.
30 days. That's right. Well, how'd you do that?
How did you do it? Is that what you're saying? You want me to ask you?
No, I'm asking you. How did you lose weight?
Oh. Well, I am down since October, I guess. When we started it, I was down.
You can start from the beginning if you want, because you were like.
So I started seriously trying to lose weight in like July,
Right.
like June-ish. Like I started making significant like life changes in June, and then
Girl, I thought you was day drinking all summer.
I was not day drinking at all.
I was coming home to crunkness.
That's natural. That's how I naturally am. Anyways.
Pookie, you're home.
That was all natural without any substances. At all. But yeah, I started making significant life changes in like June. And then I really started kicking it up in October, like the month before we started like preparing to get married. So since June, I've lost about, I would say 30 pounds, 35 pounds. Kind of close to, it's almost close to 40 pounds this year in total. We've maintained.
You started at what weight?
I mean, I don't want to share that.
Oh, you don't?
No. It's different for women. I'm not sharing it until I get to where I want to be. But it's 40 pounds. So probably since the last YouTube video we did together on our.
Yeah, we can pull up a photo of that.
Yeah.
Real quick. You can see the difference. Big time difference.
Yep. But yeah, it's different for women. When I don't feel like I need to share my start weight or anything. Like, I've lost 40 pounds. Like, that's pretty good.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, and it's still going, but we're like, right now we're at the point where we're kind of like maintaining it. Our weight loss, even though, yeah, of course I want to lose more, but the holidays are coming up, not giving myself excuses, but I am still like watching, you know, what I'm eating and stuff like that. Because I do want to lose weight before we go on our cruise in January. Or not our cruise.
Cruise? Hey, you buy me a cruise and I don't know about it?
No. I was thinking like me and Savannah, we're going to go on a cruise in July. Since you're leaving me to go somewhere in July.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to turn up too. But before we go on our trip to Curacao. I think I meant to say Curacao and it came out cruise, but anyways, Curacao.
Returning to the scene of the crime, huh?
Yeah. We went on our last trip.
When you realized there were actually creatures in the ocean.
Yeah, that was scary. I'm good. People talk about they love snorkeling. I'm good. I like the depth and deep in darkness of this ocean out here in North Carolina because I do not want to see what's swimming next to me.
Then you letting it out that you live in North Carolina?
Don't they know?
I don't know. They do now.
Okay.
No, Ensorsale is based out of North Carolina. So.
Right. I was like, on our website, don't we have it posted that we're in North Carolina? So anyways, you can't see this, but I'm wearing this Ensorsale jacket and it's so nice. And I'm wearing this.
That brings up our sponsor for this video.
And then I'm wearing this Ensorsale shirt. It's a skull and it's so cute. And the same design is on the back. But I love this jacket. It's so nice. Anyway,
not available for purchase yet, but if you think we should make it as a run, then let us know in the comments below.
On the back, it has a big Ensorsale thing too. It's really nice. I'll show you at the end. But yeah, so I've just kind of been, I feel like I don't give myself sometimes enough credit for all that we've done this year and stuff, but I've done a lot. I just have had to prioritize and like move things around of what is important to me, which, but you know, health has been important to me.
Why should
I've just been tired.
Why should you put health as your number one priority?
Because you need to take care of yourself or you're not going to be here to take care of other people.
I definitely need you, so you definitely got to be healthy.
You want to be healthy too.
I'm lost.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We're still like indulging and stuff. Like this weekend I had pizza, like a lot of it, even though I don't even like pizza like that. I ate the crap out of that pizza. I had me some drinks this weekend. I had a good time, but I mean, like, we're not completely restricting anymore. We did for that month leading up to our wedding, but now we're kind of just like incorporating things back, and pretty much when we do incorporate things back, I'm like, ugh, this doesn't feel good, but I'm doing it anyways. And
so in the month that you lost the 20 pounds, you did restrict your diet.
Oh yeah, I did.
So what were you doing?
So I wake up, have I did shakes twice a day. So I would have a shake for breakfast and go to the gym, and then have a shake for lunch, and then for dinner I did a meal. So I would do like an organic chicken or turkey, and then I would grill vegetables, and we'd have like a organic sweet potato or some kind of starch, organic stuff.
So all your produce was organic.
Yeah, which I'm still trying to do.
Okay.
You're there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, you're like, okay. Like, he act like we don't go to the grocery store together and buy the same stuff. But I cook it, so I guess he doesn't really know sometimes. But, I cook it. You just swipe the card at the cash register. But yeah, so like I was doing that, and then like snacking in between. I did like the rice cakes with like almond butter, organic. You were doing something a little different but kind of similar. What were you doing for your stuff during your month leading up to our wedding?
So on a normal basis, I would have 4 meals and a shake, right? So 5 meals a day. But what we were doing is I was basically eating those healthy meals during the day, and then we would go out to eat at night, and I would binge eat, right? So basically what I did is I cut the meals during the day and only had shakes for breakfast and
lunch.
And then we would, whatever I ate at night would then be fine, right? So it's kind of like a version of intermittent fasting. But I'm eating protein shakes during the day, and I also had protein bars too. Right, but the biggest thing is that it decreased my calories, right? So
By not going out to eat at night.
Right.
And you were doing shakes for breakfast and lunch, whereas you normally would have made eggs and like oatmeal in the morning. Not saying that's bad for you, but you, instead of doing that, you were doing the shakes. So
like the reason it wasn't very difficult for me is because I was already eating in a healthy way anyway. It was just at night I was just doing whatever I wanted to, right?
But at the same time, that's not really healthy too, because the food the food that we do eat when we go out and do stuff like that is not very healthy. And you still wake up feeling like bad. So when you gave up soda, you could tell like a huge difference in your body. But I mean, you're incorporating it back in now, like it's a daily thing again, and you can kind of tell a difference. So hopefully we're going to cut back on that for you.
Well, any kind of carbonated beverage is bad for you. It doesn't matter what it is. Even carbonated water is bad for you. Right? It's it's really the carbonation. They try to blame the fake sugar or the caramel color or something like that, but it's really the carbonation.
Like the dye.
Oh, it's really the pressure from the gas in your body. Right?
So like I'm saying, where there's little things that like we're adding, like we completely eliminated that we've added back in, that we can kind of tell those were the things that were triggering our like symptoms of like, whether it's my stomach hurting when I get up, or I'm a little achy, or I'm tired. It's, certain foods and like beverages were triggering that. So, I felt really good in the month that I did my cleanse. I felt really good. And, I started adding things back, and I'm starting to feel like, meh. But also I think it's, the weather is like colder and the holidays are coming up. So you're like kind of stressed and traveling, and your schedule gets thrown off a little bit too. So that's also nerve wracking, because, we basically have a schedule, like when we're here and we're not traveling around and there's no holidays, and, we've been sticking to it. So it's stressful to deviate from that schedule that works for you.
Right.
But, so basically that's what I've been up to, and that's why I've been hibernating, because I'm trying to focus on making sure that everything was taken care of for us, and health wise, and getting married, which we did have a lot of help from our friends that really and family that kind of came through and kind of helped us put everything together for our wedding and stuff.
Absolutely, it was beautiful.
That could be for a different episode if you want.
talk about what you want to talk about. We're just talking.
Yeah. But I'm saying we can talk about more in depth, like how our wedding and stuff was in a different episode. But in 2023, I definitely want to continue the health. We want to, I can probably speak for you. We want to continue the health journey, and, you know, it would be great to get another 40 pounds off next year. And,
well, it's even though we had gained weight, we still had the habits already there. Like, we were still going to the gym every day.
Yeah.
Right? Even though we were eating bad.
Mm-hmm.
So then all we had to do was cut the bad eating, and we were off to the races. Whereas somebody that's not working out or not doing anything at all, like
that would be a lot.
If they cut and then try to go, like, they're probably going to get injured.
Well, I would say that would be a lot to add. Like, if I didn't already, I'm speaking for myself, if I didn't already have the habits of going to do something at the gym or moving around, it would have been hard for me to add that in, add the eating part in, the mental side of it. Like, that's a lot. So I'm glad that we already had those kind of, like, habits already. It was just because the food part. And that's, honestly, to me, that's one of the hardest parts anyways, is not going somewhere that's fast that could just give you your food real quick. Oh, like, you have to make it. Like, it takes me 40 minutes to probably make dinner every night.
Yeah, to cook the vegetables, yeah. If you cook them fresh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't like bagged vegetables. Like, I'm not a picky eater, but they don't taste good. They just don't taste good, yeah. Like, it doesn't taste good. So I want them to taste, I want my food that I'm eating to taste good, so I enjoy eating for taste, you know, not for quantity or whatever. So yeah.
But yeah, so it was easier for us to add in the second session at the gym.
Oh yeah, we did that night, too.
Right, so I would go in, lift weights, do cardio, and then at night we would go back and do another session of cardio.
Mm-hmm. We didn't do that every day though. We did it maybe 3 to 4 times a week. Where now we're kind of only doing it once a day instead. Right. Like, we're not doing it like how we did. So yeah.
So we're not doing it as hard. You think it was better to lose weight really fast like that?
I mean, they say that.
Or like mentally it was better, like you saw the results, so it makes you motivated to keep going?
Yeah.
Or you think if you had lost like 5 pounds in a month, that you would have been excited about continuing?
I mean, I think I'm like any other person who like wants to see fast results and wants to see things quickly. But I knew that I was putting the work in. So like, if I'm only losing 5 pounds a month or something, I'm not doing, in my mind, I'm probably not doing as much as I can. You know what I mean? Like, they say to lose it slow and steady, because we've both been victims of this too, where you've lost weight really quickly and then gain it back really quickly. Like, right. Because you get out of the habits, but I think for me, focusing on 2023 as well, is like, I need to continue to do the habits that make me feel good and make me accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically like a schedule. I need to keep to my schedule and not deviate from the schedule, you know, so that I'm not.
Well, I think your willingness to cook the vegetables is really what pushed me over the top, because, you know, then like you said, our food actually tasted good.
Yeah.
And so it made it a lot easier. Like, when what you're eating actually tastes good,
you want to keep doing it.
Because I mean, I even cut like sauce off the meat and stuff, right?
Yeah, you did.
So literally, like, I had Mrs. Dash's table blend,
which was good,
much, and that was literally my only taste on my meat, and then on the
chicken,
on my protein sources.
Yeah.
And so with your addition of, you know, actually, you know, pan cooked vegetables, right? Like, you even like steam some broccoli a little bit, or roasted broccoli. You roasted. What else did you roasted some other stuff too, but
I roasted broccoli. and
Asparagus.
I've done asparagus in the oven and on the stove. I did zucchini on the stove and squash on the stove, mushrooms, garlic, peppers. I did peppers.
Yeah.
But your favorite, and I think our favorite, was like the zucchini and the squash on the stove.
Yeah.
We like that. So I did that a lot more, but then threw in like, okay, well, you know, we can't eat that every day for 7 days. Like, let's throw in some asparagus this week and do that 1 day or 2 days. Let's throw in some peppers. Let's do that 1 or 2 days. So like, yeah. We did broccoli. We weren't really like a huge fan of the broccoli. And honestly, like, they say broccoli is good for you, but like, I really don't like how it makes my stomach feel. Like, I feel bloated after I eat broccoli.
Right.
Bloated after I eat broccoli. So we didn't do that very often, but yeah. How did you feel? Did you like feel encouraged to lose weight fast, and it was more encouraging?
I think it's very like mentally helpful when you lose weight really quickly, and it makes you excited to continue to go down the path, right? Like, so, you know, I went from 308 pounds to 275 pounds. So, you know, I'm pretty much hanging out right around 277 right now. Right. And we're not really restricting currently. Right. But, so that's very like, because it had been over 2 years since it's been since I got COVID that I was under 290 pounds. So
yeah, you were sick. Like that was...
Yeah, and that was only because I was sick. Like, I couldn't eat. But yeah, it had been basically 2 years since I'd been under numbers, 290. So finally, mentally, like once I got under 290, I was like, man, we can make this happen. Like,
Did you ever feel like, because I'm asking you this because I didn't feel like that it was like super tough, but did you ever feel like during the time frame, like, dang, I really want to go get some wings and cheese fries? Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never felt like I was missing out on anything for that month.
No, like I said, I think the protein that we chose, and, you know, that gave you all your vitamins and minerals, right? So you weren't really missing anything from your nutrition. And honestly, I really think that because you cut out coffee completely.
Oh, yeah.
I just got rid of the creamer and the fake sugar for my coffee. And I still am doing that now. Like, I'm still drinking just straight black coffee.
I think that made a huge difference.
And so I honestly think that was causing cravings.
That's that sweetener?
The
creamer?
The actual creamer.
Yeah. I hate to interject, but I cut out that in July-ish area. That time frame where I cut out coffee completely, and I lost like 10 pounds in like a week.
Right.
Just didn't even change anything. Like, we were still going out to eat. We were still like, I was still drinking occasionally. Like, but as soon as I cut out that creamer, like, it was literally like 10 pounds was gone. And I was like, wow, like, this is wild. So that was pretty mind blowing to me. And everybody's like, well, you don't have to cut out coffee. Like, you can just cut out the creamer. I was like, no, because I never even really liked coffee. Like, I don't like the taste of coffee. Obviously, that's why I added like half of it was creamer.
Right.
Like, I don't really like the coffee. The coffee doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I don't wake up faster by drinking coffee. My eye twitches more when I drink caffeine anyway. So it's like I was having all these weird things. Like, my eye was twitching, and like I couldn't sleep at night because I was drinking coffee. Then we would go to the movies and I would have a soda. Okay, so then boom, like I'm wondering why I can't go to sleep.
Right.
Because I'm literally like overloading my body with caffeine, and we never grew up drinking soda. Like, I never like wanted soda, you know, like, so it's weird, you know, it's just things that I didn't need and my body definitely didn't like. But I think I was gonna say, piggyback off of what you said about like not missing anything like craving wise. Like there was some. To me, we live like at the beach, so in the winter, like sometimes like it's very lonely. I mean, that's how I've been feeling lately. Like, not saying lonely because I obviously have Nate and I love him so much, but lonely meaning like I'm not going to the beach, like I'm not like going outside and walking, like I'm not getting that like environment, like sun, and like we're not there's not really many events going on because it's cold. Like, so to me, sometimes food in restaurants, I had to get out of this mindset too, and like going to like the breweries and stuff, which is fun. To me, it's like the events, like all that stuff revolves around like social time. So like going to like, oh, hey, like to your friends, like, hey, let's go grab a beer. Like, let's do this. Like, so I think at some points I was missing that social part of it, the social aspect of it. Mm-hmm. And I still feel like that's something I'm going to have to work on and overcome anyways.
Right.
Like moving forward, and try not to overindulge in those things and figure out what kind of social stuff I can do with that doesn't involve that stuff, because like I'm not just one that could just be like, let's go to a bar and like not drink, or like let's go to a bar or restaurant and not have cheese fries, or you know what I mean? Like I'm never gonna be that person like, let me order a chicken and vegetables, because like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just not gonna be that person.
Right.
Like I'm gonna eat what I can't make at my house.
That being said, the month that we chose was October to diet, right? To do this. And do you feel like October was the best month to choose? It's like, right, because we're gonna go after Christmas, and then after Christmas is like January, February, we're gonna do the same thing. So is January, February going to be better than October? You feel like everybody went back to school and there wasn't, the events were slowing down, like? Yeah,
I mean, the only thing that was, it was Halloween. We had to kind of overcome Halloween, which by that time we'd already been doing it for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was already down like 25 pounds at that point.
Yeah, so like we were already on a roll.
So even if we had candy at that point, like...
But we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
But that, so like it wasn't that hard.
And then eat popcorn at the movies, like.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. We didn't eat, and we were those people that didn't buy candy for kids this year. Whatever. You can hate me because I hated myself. So, because I was like, oh my god! But I knew that if I had candy, like, it was gonna be, if it was in my house, it was gonna be eaten. Like,
we gave the kids pork rinds.
We gave them pork rinds.
Yeah, and they loved it. So.
Yeah, they loved it. They ate them on the way home.
So no reason to feel bad about candy.
No. But like, I'm just saying, like, that was only for 3 of our. Though we didn't give pork rinds to the whole neighborhood or anything. Like we didn't. I mean, they probably would have liked them, but most of them probably was expired because they don't eat. That we had that issue where we bought expired pork rinds from Sam's Club. Had to drive all the way back to Sam's Club to send them back. Anyways, that's pretty normal now. Check your expiration dates on stuff before you buy it. Make that a habit, because that's definitely a thing now. Stuff is expired. They are not taking it off the shelves how they used to. But no, I felt honestly like October was a good month to do that. January, February probably another good month because they're cold and there's not, like I said, there's not really much going on. There's not much events going on. You know, summer, everybody says you will drop a bunch of weight in the summer because it's hot. No, because I'm just going to.
There's too much happening. Like, you got baseball games, like.
Baseball, 4th of July, cookouts.
And for some reason, we only go to the baseball games where it's unlimited food.
Yeah. And Nate takes that like it's a challenge, even though that the food is
gross.
Even though the food is not good for you, it's still like, you know, whatever. But yeah, I felt like summer, I always, like, if I look at like, well, to be honest, I've been keeping track of my weight for a couple years now, just to see, like, to go back and see, like, what time periods I'm lighter or heavier. To be honest, I start, and this is not gonna be like this year, but I actually start packing on weight during Christmas time. Because I'm around, I don't know what it is. I'll go to Savannah's house and she'll have something in there or my mom's house. And they just, like, they make a bunch of stuff and they give it to us to bring home. Like, my mom does that. And, like the fudge thing, like, she'll have stuff to go. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and there's something about their house where I just want to eat their stuff. Like, I just want to sit there and eat. So I got to work on that. But, like, at my house, I'm not just going to sit here and eat. So why do I do that at other people's houses? I don't know. But back to the point. Yeah, I think October was a good month. And then our first big, like, meal back, really, because we got married on November 10th. We had a meal at our wedding, obviously. And then that weekend, I went back to the same place. I went back to Riptides to eat again because I didn't really feel like I ate like I should have at my wedding, which I didn't want to. My whole thing was that I wanted to make sure I had a drink in my hand at all times. So we went back there, but the big meal going back was Thanksgiving. You know, and that was really good. And if you saw the light get brighter, it's because our Christmas tree came on. It's so pretty. But yeah, so like I would say the past like week or so though, like, don't get me wrong, like, we've been eating out, so, but it's like at night and we worked out twice to kind of like compensate for the fullness, because I was just full from eating out. But we're getting back on track after December, and we've been maintaining, so it's like not like we're like gaining weight because we're going back to eat. We're going out to eat. But we're getting back on track after Christmas, and then we'll go on our trip, and then
we'll talk about how we maintained it.
Yeah.
In the next video.
Oh.
But if you like the health talk, comment down below health.
Water break. What? I was already like hinting. Thank you. But yeah, you can comment health.
So yeah, if you like the health talk, comment health down below. Let us know that you liked it. If you didn't, hit the dislike button.
Don't hit that dislike button. You will get disliked off my channel. I don't like negativity. And I don't want to hear feedback. If you don't like it, don't tell me. I'm just kidding.
What else?
Well, I mean, I think we were like mainly going to talk about, like, we went to go see Avatar. You want to talk about that?
Sure.
I know we're jumping around, but the whole point was to talk about Avatar. What did you think of the movie?
It was blue.
Why do you think that joke is so funny?
It wasn't just blue, it was two different colors of blue.
Yeah, it was really cute. I liked it. Okay, so I'd never seen Avatar 1. So, like, 2 days before, shock. Yeah, shock. Go ahead, tell me I'm a horrible person again. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But anyways, yeah, I'd never seen the first one, and I thought about it, and I like sat and reflected, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I didn't see the first one because everybody was talking about, you have to see the first one. Like, I can't believe you haven't seen it. So then I was just like, well, screw y'all. Like, I'm not going to see it then. Mm-hmm. So I'm just pretty sure that's why I never saw it, because everybody wanted to see it and everybody was expecting everybody to go see it. So I just didn't. And then, anyways, thank goodness it was on Disney Plus. So we watched it and it was good. I can definitely like looking back at it, like from that time period, like 2009.
9, yeah.
Like, that was a huge deal, like, in movies, probably, like, the cinematics were good and all that, and the animation was amazing for that time frame. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get excited for this Avatar. And we look, and it's 3 hours long. Like, I didn't pee once during that movie, though. I was so proud of myself.
Wow.
Nate went twice.
I went like 4 times.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every time I got up, you said refill the drink, and then I drank all of the drink.
I think that's what happened, honestly.
You had like 1 sip, and I had the rest.
Yeah. I think so. But they did make us get, which, speaking of health, we had been working on when we go to the movies, like, get 1 bag of 1 thing of popcorn and 1 candy instead of us each, because we used to do that too. And then we would go to the Mexican restaurant afterwards. We have eliminated the Mexican restaurant, and we went down to, like, kind of splitting 1 candy. Like, you know, I hate to be like, Nate eats majority of it, but he does. And then I go a little bit heavier on the popcorn side. Anyway, so we each got our own candy
because it was
3 hours,
and I'm sweet.
I'm sweet and salty. I'm a little of both worlds. But anyways, yeah. So, what did you think? Like, you're the one that saw Avatar already. You'd already seen it. Like,
so cinematically, it was a 10 out of 10. All the camera angles are great. The way they filmed the animals and the jungle and the fight scenes, all that stuff was great. The story was a little iffy, I thought.
Yeah.
Careful for spoilers if you haven't seen the movie. So basically, like, you know, the main character realizes that they're really after him.
The sky people.
Yeah, that the sky people are really after him. So he's like, oh, let's go into hiding and protect my family.
But he's actually like the main leader of this tribe.
Right. So it's like he gave up his tribe and his people to go save his family. Like,
yeah, that was a little.
That didn't really make any sense to me. Like,
but if that didn't happen, there would
like
be no story.
If you were gonna do that, you would have brought your whole tribe with you. Like,
bring all 1,000 of them.
You know, but
go into hiding with 1,000 people. That's right.
But and especially where they were at, I feel like they had a strategic advantage already. But if they didn't go, there wouldn't have been a movie. So
correct.
But I would have written it as we need to recruit the water people. Well, the water tribes. That's how I would have written it. I wouldn't have written it as we're scared and running.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but that's the only thing I could really pick out.
The storyline wasn't that great
of the storyline
to you.
Just the reason for having to go to the water tribes,
right,
is really the only thing you can pick out of this movie. Like,
that's it.
You know, everything else was good. There was emotional parts.
You cared about the people.
You cared about all the characters. Like, even the quote unquote bad guy, the general. You cared about him too. Like, so they did a great job with that.
Again, spoiler alert, because Kate Winslet is a character in there. And I even had to say this during the movie, and I don't like talking during the movie, but I was like, well, she has one chance. She was the Avatar. So she has one chance to redeem herself, because there was like a ship sinking a little bit in Avatar. And I was like, if this heifer gets on this door and doesn't invite someone else on the door, like, she had one chance, just like the Titanic, like, to fix that, but that didn't happen. But I was just like, dang, she's in a bunch of movies where the ship like sinks, or like a ship goes down, or there's a shipwreck. I'm like, anyways.
What's another one besides Titanic?
It's just ironic that it was the second, like, it was, I don't know. I'm sure there's more.
That's funny. But overall, what do you give Avatar?
But, like, I think I have to give it like a 9.5 because of the story, like you said. But there would have been no story.
Right.
If they didn't do it that way.
I give it a solid 8.5. There's only really two negatives: how long it is, and the reason for having to go to the water people, right? So the water tribes.
Yeah, you said there was a scene where like one of their fingers or something. You said, I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely missed an edit, like because his babies are supposed to have 4 fingers, like a human.
Because they called it a mixed breed, right? Is that what they called them?
And the baby had 3 fingers
instead.
Yeah. So unless he wasn't supposed to be holding up his baby. But it was definitely his baby.
That might be the next Avatar. Finding out that's not his baby.
Oh. Yeah, we were rewriting some real drama into Avatar today.
James Cameron, you can hire me for your next production. I'm available.
I feel like Hollywood needs you, to be honest. I feel like they have not been very creative at all lately. Like,
they're just recreating old stuff.
Yeah.
It's a shame. But yeah, I thought it was good. I was very surprised there were in our particular area there weren't a lot of people at that particular movie, but when we walked out there was a ton of people for the next one.
Yeah,
so,
for the 8 o'clock.
Yeah. There's no way we would have made the 8 o'clock at all. Like we would have been out of there by midnight. Like there's no way.
Yeah.
And it was a Friday, like no.
I'm an old man. Sorry.
I know, he passed out as soon as he got home too.
Sleep at 9.
He was asleep. But yeah.
Welcome to the next segment. This is called Meredith Reacts.
What? Okay, this is new because I don't know what this is. Okay.
All right. So, Elon Musk is going to make
We're talking about Elon.
Elon Musk is going to make you CEO of Twitter. But you have to give up your entire life savings to do it. Would you do it?
No.
No?
No. I don't believe that. I mean, I do believe in Elon to the moon. Dogecoin should have went a lot higher, Elon. I was very disappointed. Just back down a little bit probably, but I try not to look at that stuff. Why would I give up my life savings why would I pay him to make me CEO of Twitter?
Well, he didn't say you had to pay him. He just said that you had to give up your life savings.
Give it up to where?
You could give it to a charity or something.
You didn't say that.
I didn't put any stipulations on where the money
That's
went.
what I'm saying. Like, I need stipulations. I need to know exactly. Because I'm not just, I mean.
So how much do CEOs make, babe?
I don't know. Because I'm not one. I've never been one.
At least $500,000.
To deal with everybody's bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably need to get paid more than that. And that's the thing is like, how long do I think Twitter's going to last? How am I going to give up my life savings?
That's what he's trying to figure out. He's trying to find somebody that would actually be able to take over Twitter and actually make it successful. And that's what he's having a hard time finding.
Why don't you apply? You don't have that much life savings to give up.
Oh! Oh! What you mean?
I got more life savings than you, but I guess it's ours now since we're married.
Girl, you married. So. Your life savings is my life savings.
Okay. I get
number
that.
1 and number 2, mine is higher than yours.
Your life savings?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Your life savings?
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's double.
Where are you hiding this money at?
It's in retirement accounts.
That doesn't count.
It does count.
That's not a life savings.
It is a life savings.
No. That's saving for your life after retirement.
The girl don't even know what's in my retirement account.
I don't. Because we can't touch that money, so why do I care right now? That is inaccessible money.
It's accessible.
I'm glad that you get that, because I sure don't. We'll be living off of your stuff.
Girl thinks she's rich over here.
I am. I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich in thickness.
In thickness? You're losing that thickness, girl. Down 40 pounds, you said. So
I'm rich in my mind.
Is there a CEO out there, a person out there you think that could turn Twitter around?
Are they going to give up their life savings for real? Like, is that for real?
Yeah, like basically, like he wants you to believe in the company enough to be willing to put your life savings into the company.
To basically give up your life to make it better.
Yeah, of course. He bought it for $45 billion.
He wants it to get better than $45 billion?
Huh?
He wants it to be better than $45 billion?
Yes.
I think that's...
It's got the possibility of being $1 trillion company.
How? Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand this. And like Facebook, the same thing. It's like, it's just a platform that you just post some stuff on.
Because it's attention, right? Everybody wants attention. Attention is how you sell products, how you...
That's what I'm saying. How do you make Twitter better?
You bring attention to things that you care about.
How do you make Twitter better by not copying everything someone's already done?
There you go. That's what you got to figure out.
Well, right. I'm not going to give those ideas away for free and for me to pay. I'm not giving them away for him to take my money away from me too. About my life savings. Would you?
So if he gave
Would you though?
If he gave you 10% of the company in equity, an equity stake in the company, and paid you $1 a year,
bored.
But you turned Twitter from 45 billion to 1 trillion.
How much would you get? I want the difference.
You get 10%. How much would you get?
I don't know. I really don't know. What's the answer?
That's 100 million.
Okay. Well, I guess to give up my little life savings, I guess.
It'd be worth it all day long. Right?
I guess.
Shit, we rent out this house. We go live at the Twitter headquarters in San Francisco.
The Twitter headquarters.
Just pull up the bed like Mr. Beast does at his compound.
Dang.
Just be in our bedroom chilling at the Twitter headquarters. You'd be over there curled up with a blankie.
I'm cold.
Right.
I probably won't be cold in California though. Or San Diego.
San Francisco's like north of California.
San Francisco.
So it gets cold up there.
Okay. Well, dang, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
That's a good, that was a good...
It's a good little thought process, right?
So I guess your answer would be yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I would try.
Go ahead and call Elon up.
I messaged him.
Well... Let me know if he messages you back.
Right.
So I can prepare myself.
It'd be wild as shit if he actually chose somebody that had like no CEO experience.
I feel like that would be something.
Well, technically I'm CEO right now of Ensorsale.com. Make sure you pick up Ensorsale.com.
Picked up.
Ensorsale is family. That's the theme for this year.
You are family. Ensorsale is family. You are family.
Together we can inspire a complete generation with the messages on our t-shirts.
Mm-hmm. That's right. The positive, beautiful messages from the heart.
Yeah.
I'll buy a darn t-shirt.
Or a book.
Or a book. Yeah. You can buy a book.
That's right. London and the Googly Goo is now digital.
Digital PDF.
You can get it as an ebook.
You can get it as an ebook.
And it's a fourth of the price.
I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy on that. I like a paperback. I like a book, but there are plenty of people that don't want that.
Well, don't convince everybody.
I'm just saying, like, great, buy my digital copy, but I understand the people who buy a hard copy. I get that too.
It's $2.99.
$2.99
for all that rhyming.
$99. Anyways,
for all that rhyming.
Listen, that rhyming. I think that would be really cool if Elon Musk hired somebody without a CEO experience, though.
That'd be crazy.
Like,
that'd be like total like rich baller status. Like, I'm gonna let this little kid run Twitter.
I mean, who's done that?
That would be pretty sick.
Who's done that? Nobody's done that.
whoa, this would be a great idea. Elon Musk, check this out. This is sick, right? So you get all the businesses in the world to donate, and however much they donate goes to the kid.
Oh, for their salary?
Yeah, so every day's a new kid that gets to run Twitter, and they donate.
An adult. I want to be a part of this. I want a little kid. They donate,
like, so it'd be like a give back to charity type thing.
We charity too.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be cool, but I want to be included in the charity. Like I want them to. I think that's a really cool idea, but also I was thinking like it'd be a really cool idea to give somebody an opportunity that would never have the opportunity to do something like that. Like, meaning people who have been stuck in a position, like the same position, they can't grow because they don't have experience, and then Elon Musk comes around and be like, well, how about you let's work together. Let me teach you how to run a company. And then he hires somebody who has no experience running a company. And he's like,
no, you basically have to come up with like a business plan for him, and you would basically give it to him for free, and then he would say,
yay or nay.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he probably, you just have the opportunity to steal whatever your ideas were.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's doing that. I mean, if he pays you, then it's not stealing.
Well, he's not going to pay you for the interview. You go into the interview to tell him all your ideas.
Yeah.
That's basically what you do. But Elon, are you tired of sleepless nights? Are you tired of being away from your family? Here's 10 steps to how I'm going to make you $1 trillion. Bang, 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 bang.
You acting like this camera is an interview for Elon Musk.
Could it be?
Hired.
Could it be?
Hired. Elon, you'd be crazy if you didn't hire this man over here.
Cheeky fellow.
Cheeky?
I don't know. That was the first thing.
Who's ever described you
first thing that came to my mind.
I feel like I need to look this up, what this word means up.
Cheeky fellow?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
You have like cheeks though. You have little chunky cheeks. Them little cheeks. Cheeky fellow. You're actually typing in cheeky fellow. Slightly rude or disrespectful,
but in a charming or amusing type of way.
I wouldn't describe you as cheeky. You're not disrespectful. I would describe me as being cheeky. I'm not cheeky. I would describe you as charming. If he wants to hire a stud, then that's me. The stud.
For sure.
I just want to talk, so if he wants to hire me just to talk, I'll be fine with that. Want to hire me to go to events? I'm cool with that too. Want to hire me to brush shoulders with millionaires? I'm your girl. Hey. I don't know. That was not a good... I don't know if that was a sign or what.
The millionaires are talking.
In the walls. The walls are creaking. All right, well...
What else you got?
It's time for me to cook those vegetables for dinner.
Nah.
Yeah.
You got at least 10 more minutes.
No, we don't.
You got at least another topic.
I'm hungry.
Just talk. You can watch.
You can watch me grill vegetables.
No, I don't want to do that.
For 10 minutes.
All right, lightning round.
Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Thank you so much for watching. Will you put your cup down?
Were you gonna hit me?
I'm trying to close out the video, bro.
Were you gonna tap my cup or something? I didn't know we were closing out the video.
You said you wanted to cook.
I do. And you should never doubt when I say I want to cook. You should never say.
She was so sweet till she married me.
You were so less annoying until you married me.
No.
I mean, right. Since we're going to be laughing at each other. I'm just saying you should never say that you don't want me to cook. So if I'm willing to cook, then you should be like.
Can't argue there. Get your ass in the kitchen. See y'all on the next one. Peace.